Hey guys, what's up? My name's Tommy D. I have a channel called Talking with Tommy D. I want to encourage you guys that watch these videos to please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button on the videos, leave a comment, and encourage you to support the Kensington outreach that I do every Monday in Kensington. I appreciate you guys watching. The videos that I show are about my life here with my boys, my life in my recovery, and Kensington, the life that I used to live when I was down there. I go down there for each week to give back to the community that I once exploited. I try to help as much as I possibly can, inspire a little hope into somebody, and possibly make a change, and do what I did, climb out of Kensington. So the videos that I show can be very graphic. Please watch them with some discretion. But it's real life awareness about what's going on. I appreciate everybody. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and have a blessed day. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tommy D here from Talking with Tommy D. Make sure you guys are subscribing, hitting the like button, and tapping the bell twice to all videos. I'm going to be premiering one half of this story tonight. This is Ashley's story. This is only going to be the first half. I will be premiering the second half either tomorrow night or Thursday night. This is part one of Ashley's story. Salute everybody in YouTube world. Welcome back to the channel. Tommy D here from Talking with Tommy D. We're out here in Kensington, McPherson Park, and we're talking with Ashley today. Ashley is how old?
31.
Okay. And where are you from, Ashley?
Kensington. But my family lives in Parkwood now.
Okay. What was it like growing up in Kensington for you as a kid?
Rough. I don't know why. I think it's because a little blonde girl. I'm far from racist, but I was hated on real bad.
Were you?
Yeah, in the schools. I went to Willard and Jones. And I would get rolled on at school all the time. My sisters would be like, what's wrong? And I wouldn't say nothing because I knew what they would do. My sisters are crazy. Like, they could hit me. Don't get it wrong, they fucked me up, but nobody else can. And so they would be coming because it's his first day, nothing. Second day, yo, what the fuck's wrong? Nothing. Third day, I see them bitches coming up to my school. And they made me fight them. That's how I learned how to fight. Like, I'll be kidding, they didn't fight us because of them. You know what I mean? I would never hit them back, but I'd be a chicken. But when I came to something, they made me fight for my first time. They were like, you're gonna fight this bitch to end this shit.
Really?
Yeah, and I dicked the girl, and then my sister just rolled on the rest of them. Well, they're friends' little sisters, because remember, they're older than me. I was a baby.
Oh, okay. So how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I got 4 sisters and a brother, and well, I had 5, 1 died. 4 that are alive, and a brother.
Okay, so 4 sisters that are alive and a brother. Are you the
Yes,
youngest?
yes, baby.
Okay, so they all kind of had your back growing up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
My sister riders. Right now, they can't turn. This is the first time in my addiction that they ever, like, kind of giving me the cold shoulder. But it's because they said my whole life, like, I've never been like dabbling, but you told me to go real. Whatever they told me to do, I did. I always listen to everybody else's advice.
Yeah.
This time, once my dad died, well, my son died first.
I'm sorry
at
for
2
that.
months from the vaccination, I got a huge lawsuit coming up, but I still haven't
From
done
the
it.
COVID vaccination?
Nah.
Oh, I'm sorry, from...
The first 2 months, 1 month, the 2 months killed him. He, like, I was in the Medicine clinic, I was in 275. My son was amazing. I dreamed about him since I was a kid. I have a daughter who's 11. Don't get her twisted. She's amazing. She's my girl. I don't love her more than the other, but we had a different bond. Like, I breastfed him. I got clean, didn't touch a drug again my whole pregnancy. Walked out the hospital with him. He didn't withdraw. 275, didn't withdraw. All right.
Wow. And that was with your son?
Yeah.
Wow.
And got stopped there all the drugs. He came home. He was perfect. He was just perfect. He wasn't a throw baby. You know what I mean? Like, even say he didn't throw up. I breastfed. I was the happiest in my life. And this was recently, right in 2019. But to me, it feels like yesterday. So, I had him. I'm doing amazing. Everyone in my clinic kept saying, oh, you know, he's going to be sick, and I was like, oh, don't tell me what's going to mind your bit. Don't worry about you. Stay in your lane. I'll stay in mine. You know what I mean? If I'm going to have to deal with it, I'll deal with it at the time. But I ain't going to stress myself and hurt this baby during the process.
Yeah.
You know? So I would just tell them, yo, get out of my face. And as a gift, when he came out, everyone was going to go, oh, was he in the hospital? And I was like, nah, bitch, he's in the car.
Came home?
Yeah, real shit.
He had no withdrawal symptoms?
No. They stayed 2 days longer than you. But you leave in 3, they stay 5. But on that 5th day. If that baby don't got no signs yet, I was there the whole time. You couldn't get me to leave. You know what I mean? Every time I leave, he'd score, like, not score, like, to get messed up, but he would get a little bit more, like, 3 points or something, like, and they would tell me, oh, his leg is digging. My daughter, like, did that rock when you changed over and all. Yeah. Every baby does.
Did your daughter, was she born with methadone?
No.
Okay, so that was what you were preparing.
And my son, she was
doing the same thing.
Perfect baby, but the same, they would be like, oh, he yawned. I would be like, yo, you give my baby some shit over something that every baby does, or a yawn, he ain't sick. Yeah. So, and he wasn't. So he was perfect.
Wow. Anyway, came home.
Yeah.
That's great. A lot of babies take it okay, I've heard. Some babies have to stay, some babies don't. It's a matter of how they take it.
Yeah, and that's why you always gotta think about every situation's different. Every person's different. Mm-hmm. So that's why I would be like, just worry about you. But anyway, so then my son dies. How
did that happen? You were home with him?
Yeah, but the problem was that day, okay, what I was trying to tell you. So we go out that day. I came from Alden Park with the family center every day. It's a mission. Like, if you never park with it, that's downtown 13th and Locust.
And then to come all the way down there,
yeah. And I had my son everywhere I went.
Public transportation through all that,
yeah. And then so, nobody wanted to help me with this baby. They didn't want me to help him. They thought I had to get my shit right together, okay? Everybody, didn't help, like, you know what I mean? They just weren't about it. They were like, no, you shouldn't be doing this, you know what I mean? I did the Mommy Me program, everything, okay?
Mommy Me,
I ended up leaving there because I was like, I'm wasting my daughter too much, but she was too old to go there with me, and I wouldn't have ripped her out of her environment, because my daughter's in Girl Scouts, CCD, gymnastics, ballet, everything.
How old is your daughter?
She'll be 11 October 6th.
Okay, so you had your daughter, then your son.
With the same dad 10 years later.
Okay, same dad.
And he was telling me, I want DNA, this. But he, damn straight, that's your baby. You know? Second he saw him, though, he didn't want nothing to do it because he hated me for the methadone. If you knew what you were doing having sex with me, okay? If I would have got off the methadone, that baby would have died. And I'm sorry, but I knew what could happen too. And honestly,
I have that similar story with.
You know what I mean? I wasn't doing that. Like, I did abortion in the past. I'm ashamed of it, and it hurt. I don't care what anybody says. Some people can do it and do it, but that shit took something from me every time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm different, I guess, but I wasn't having it. You know what I mean? And
like, I can relate to your story because both my boys.
And the second when I was in when I found out the ultrasound, it was so amazing. Like, they were like, "Do you want to text?" I was like, "Yeah." So they said, "Boy," I started crying. Everyone was like, "Mom," my daughter was there, my niece, and they were like, "Mom, what's wrong?" I was like, "No, this guys are doing." Like, I was just it was amazing. Like, I don't think I ever felt like it was just a whole like I didn't think I was ever gonna have an abortion. I don't know, because I got a lot of sisters, and my sisters all got girls, except for like 2 of them. He was going to be a little sick, or he couldn't. So that's all I thought it was. But we were running that day. Remember, I'm going downtown. I'm going to my clinic. I'm sitting in a group. You know what I mean? And I'm taking care of baby. I'm at the moment. You know what I mean? So it was a lot. So when I got home, my niece, my daughter, my mom were there, right? And I just needed to lay down. Like, I kind of didn't feel like it either. So I go lay down at 8 o'clock, right? My mom comes to my room, okay? And my niece told me, she was like, watch it. My mom comes to my room, and she wakes me up, and you're sleeping, you don't know what happened. So my mom comes to my room, she wakes me up, she's like, he's not breathing. And I was just like, I couldn't talk, I couldn't move. I was like, did you call the fucking police? Like, you know what I'm talking about? I couldn't even walk, I'm crawling up the fucking stairs. I knew not to touch him, because I don't know, so you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the fuck can I do? So all I knew was to get help, you know what I mean? So I'm crawling upstairs, I'm walking with Tweet, something like that. I was like, my son ain't breathing, what the fuck? Like, come here, I need you. So I'm screaming, right? And they just keep talking me questions. Oh, this and that. I was like, all I know is where the fuck are you? Like, and my neighbors told me I don't remember anything. That I was on my knee. I started screaming. And then we go to the hospital. Right? And all I remember is I was in the hospital. And when the ambulance came, I thought I had hope because they told me I had a pulse. Right?
Yeah.
So I go to the hospital. And I see the doctor come up to me and I see my son laying in my bed. I see myself again. And I see the doctor come up. They wouldn't let me in the ambulance because I couldn't. I physically just couldn't walk or breathe. And so they come in. He starts walking to me, and I see his face, and he was like, "I'm sorry." I'm walking backwards, and as I'm walking backwards, he's like, "No." So I was just like, "No." I'm walking backwards. I see the door to the bathroom. I go in there, and I look at my son. I don't remember anything else. All I know is they broke the door down. My mom said to me, she goes, "Where's my daughter?" He was like, well, I told her about the baby, and I guess she just needs a minute. She went to the bathroom. My mom was like, my daughter tried killing herself 3 times. You better get mommy, and you're telling me to stay here with a baby that's already dead? Go find my fucking daughter. I was trying to break down the door. I'm purple, and I'm hanging in the bathroom at the hospital.
Because of what happened?
Yeah, I couldn't handle it, because when I'm sleeping, you don't know. Like, I didn't know someone put him in my bed. I didn't know if it was me. But my mom straight told me that like she was the one who had him, and that she dunked my action. So basically, they used me every day because I don't know what happened. Like, I wasn't with him, and I was so protective of him. Like, I never left him. Like, they didn't ever babysit. You know what I mean? But my mom had all these kids, so like, I didn't like. I thought they were safe. You know what I mean? My niece has 4 little sisters. You know. So it eats me every day. Like, what happened? And I'm never gonna know. I don't think I'm ever be okay.
Was it maybe like a
My best friend.
SIDS? You know, sudden.
That's what they say, but SIDS, all
Okay,
SIDS is, just telling you,
Yeah.
all SIDS is means the baby died suddenly.
Okay.
That doesn't, it's not a death.
And how old was the baby?
2 months.
2 months.
I got
Okay.
it on my arm.
I don't know
I'll
how.
show you real quick.
Okay. I don't know how old SIDS has to be before it's not SIDS, but I
SIDS
understand.
is literally though, just meaning the
Yeah.
baby died.
You want closure?
Is
Gabriel?
yeah, Gabriel's.
Gabriel Jr. Oh, how beautiful. How beautiful. That's a beautiful, beautiful tattoo.
I got that as soon as I got out Friends. I was locked in Friends for 3 months. They weren't gonna let me go to the funeral.
Friends
I tried
Hospital?
to kill myself 2 more times in Friends. They
Really?
say it's impossible. It is sure as I'm not.
Oh my.
They had me straight down the bed. I was on one-on-one watch the whole time. Yep.
So we got, wow. That was, I can't imagine
They
what you're going
weren't
through.
gonna let me go to the funeral. When I went to the funeral, I was being followed around, but I couldn't even tell because they drugged me so bad that I honestly couldn't tell you. The only thing I remember at the funeral, which is really crazy,
You want psych meds, right?
they gave me Colossins, 3
Oh,
bitches,
okay.
2 milligrams, to purposely make sure I wouldn't run because everyone thought I was trying to kill myself with run.
Yeah.
They were doing it. So, but the fucked up part is, I don't know. I don't remember my son's funeral.
No,
You understand?
because of the
I don't know
clonopins.
anyway. It was there.
Benzos make you forget.
And the
Right.
whole place, they said there was people out the door. Like, nobody could even sit down. Like, it was that bad. And,
People came in for support.
yo, everybody came. Yo, my daughter's Girl Scout. Like, I was pregnant the whole time. Bring my daughter to Girl Scout. Listen to this. The Girl Scout people, they have the morgue. They didn't charge us for $1. The only thing we paid for did was bring the outfit and flowers.
That was nice of them.
Because they saw me pregnant all the time. Bring my
Yeah.
daughter to Girl Scouts every day. You know what I mean? They saw the baby as we was born. And then that Lily was one of the favorite people. They were the ones, because me and my mom worked full time, and like I'm pregnant, so they were picking her up to take her to the plates, like on trips and everything, like doing the arrows stuff, you know, all that stuff. So like, and they heard, I think they knew I was in France for suicide, or knew they knew. And yeah, the only thing I remember at the funeral though is that my best friend came from Georgia. We were best friends. We were 4. We grew up Martha together.
Okay. And
So-
she moved to Georgia and then she came
No.
to the.
She moved to Georgia, yeah, but like,
Okay.
what's crazy, we grew up in Martha together, right? Best friends, never since. The reason we're best friends is because my sister, right, every day used to lock me at my house. When I was only little, 4 years old, down here, and laugh at me through the windows, not letting me in, because I guess they were doing whatever the fuck they were doing. None of them were drug addicts, but they, except
Really?
the one was like me.
None of your siblings?
Only one. She's like, we're like the exact same with different people.
Okay.
Like all the things we did, like, yeah, they would laugh at me in the window. So my best friend's mom was like, yo, tell that little girl to come over here. You know what I mean? And we became stuck together like this forever, to this day.
And she came to
She
support
came
you.
from Georgia.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah.
What about
Wait,
what-
one more thing. This
okay.
is the curious
No,
part.
I want you to.
So at the funeral, this is the only thing I remember. This is what's really fucked up. Is remember I told you I didn't touch him again when it happened.
Yeah.
So all I wanted to do was hold my baby again. When I go to the funeral, remind you, I'm really fucked up on drugs. Okay?
Yeah.
I go and try to pick the baby up as a casket.
Really?
My baby's at grasp my arm and he like dropped that fucking baby. And I was just like, in my head, I'm just like, I just want to hold my baby. And like, he didn't even think, he just seemed like he was sleeping or something. And the whole place was screaming.
That must have been so hard for you.
I know, I couldn't believe it. I don't even know what made me do that, but I think it's just, I just wanted to hold
Yeah,
it.
I mean, and plus maybe with the drugs, the psych drugs they had you on, Klonopins itself. If you take a lot of
But I took
Klonopin,
them, so it was 15 by the doctor prescribed. I just think it was because in my head, I just wanted to feel my baby again. And I'm never going to get there. And my daughter would always say, "You're so good with him." Like, cause everyone see me, like, everyone did with that baby, but that baby saved my life. Like, he really changed me. Like, I was doing amazing.
Yeah.
Like, that was the longest I was ever clean in my life.
In your addiction, yeah.
And then, listen to this, just 3 months later, my dad, he was hiding from me, and I knew something was wrong. But I'm not sure which one was my dad, because my dad kept abandoning my mom down here with all of us. I'm like, I'll bother my next door neighbor, right? His wife was, never mind. So, anyway, like, they ended up having an affair at the same time I was conceived. You know what I'm saying? So I never got the DNA test because my other dad was swore, but just don't, you know?
Okay.
So to this day, I don't really know which one was my dad. But the one that was in my house, he was there for me my whole life. When I was in jail, he the only one who came to see me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you...
When I needed treatment, my ass would have been there right now. He would have made sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, one time I was trying to kill myself in the tub, and he was like, yo, she's been up there too long. So my sister started digging up, sure enough, I'm dead in the tub. Getting brought back. Yeah. So, like, it was just like, and he told me to do my ex right now. He's like, make sure you take care of my daughter. You know what I mean? Like, he's just like, he always worried.
He said that to your ex before he passed?
Yeah, like, the dude is like, he's still there for me every day. Don't want to take care of him right now.
Wow.
You know, he'll never turn it back with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I come knocking, he's gonna open that door, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy. Like, you know, like, he was my rock. You know, my mom is too, but their team, as for me, they were amazing. But right now, my sisters are giving me a cold shoulder because they're scared to be around me because, like, I get happy when I see babies. But sometimes something comes up, and of course, I feel that pain. And they all think I should be over it. But I don't know how to be over something that I don't know really what's wrong. And when it happened, they said...
You need closure. You want closure.
They all said it was a tragic accident, and you just gotta keep going. You know, you gotta... That my sister was saying that my mom is, if I die, it's on her because she's enabling me. But she won't give me $1 if I need it. If I'm sick, she'll make me sit there and go through it, take me to rehab, anything else. But she won't give me my house. She's enabling me because she don't kick me to the streets. What's gonna happen? You kick me to the streets? What do you think is gonna happen? I'm gonna be dead? But that's gonna be her fault, but you're the one who got her to kick me to the streets. So whose fault would that be? Not my mom's. I'm 31 years old. I'm not her problem. My mom does everything and more for me, except enable me.
Yeah.
The only thing she won't do is throw me on the streets, which she finally did, which is not even that. She just says, I just want you to go to rehab. Next time we come home, so we can go to Puerto Rico for a day, because my daughter's Puerto Rican, you know? But they want to take me, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, she just is worried that if she takes me now, I'm going to go there and go to the one place where they'll throw my white ass over the fucking wall and be eaten by sharks and never be heard of again. You know what I mean? Or get arrested and I'll be in another country.
I guess the other question I wanted to ask, as growing up as a kid, when did you first start with drugs? Being in
my
Kensington?
neighbors, listen to this shit. I lived in Martha, okay? My neighbors, right, would leave me with their kid, a little baby, right, every day, and give me, like, they would smoke wet. I didn't know it was wet. They told me, I thought it was weed. All my sisters smoked weed, so I was smoking wet since I was 12 years old.
Wow.
My first time rehab was wet. They would give me the weed. I'd be in the house. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I would just be there with the baby while
You were
they were out
exposed
all
to
night.
drugs at a young age.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was addicted to wet.
And when did the opiates start?
The opiates, I started them when I was 14. That was 9.
Okay, so at a young age. All of them at a young age.
Yeah, I was shooting out by the time I was 16.
Okay, that's what I kind of wanted to get into. And then you were going in and out of rehab.
Oh my God, I've been more with my school, my high school. I went to Swenson, okay? You get in by lottery, believe me, I wouldn't have gotten in Swenson. But, so I went to Swenson, my school. I went in one day, right? And I go in, all my teachers, my mom, the people from the Bay school, everyone was in there, okay? As soon as I walked in, I just dropped to the ground crying. Because I knew that it wasn't
good.
It wasn't good. But it actually turned out good, kind of. Because I dropped to the ground, I started crying. You know, I knew they knew that wasn't me. But every day I walked in, walked way out. And when I was there, I was a straight zombie. Because if you know about wet, you do that every day.
Yeah.
You're just a walking zombie. You know what I mean? So my schools are who actually got my mom involved, everything. And they brought me in, they had an invention on me. At 16 years old. Making me go to rehab, where they were like, my mom, she's a rider. I'm in rehab, doing all my work, make sure I pass. I graduated high school because my mom. You know, she
your mom.
She knew when I was weak. She when I'm weak, she holds me up, and it breaks my heart because like my mom, like it's like my daughter, like that's why like went the whole house and things like I needed to be there, and it's like instead I'm too weak to be there.
Thank you, everybody. Subscribe, salute.